All right, let's go. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you guys today a way that is going to be one of the easiest side hustles for you to do in terms of selling on e-commerce and actually making serious profits doing so. Okay, so I'm sure you probably thought of how do I make money online. I'm sure you all went down that rabbit hole, right? I've been there since I was 19 looking up that rabbit hole on YouTube. You probably came across drop shipping, starting your own Shopify website, and it's a good idea, right? I'm not saying it doesn't work, but go try it for yourself and see how easy it is to run those Facebook ads and actually make a brand that people trust, right? It's not going to happen overnight. Now, if you want to actually start making money in the next month, this is what I would definitely recommend, right? Where you got to first ask yourself, where are people buying, right? People are buying on Amazon. They're not buying on these Shopify websites, right? As a matter of fact, 50% of all US residents have an Amazon Prime account. Okay, 50% of the United States has an Amazon Prime account. And even interesting, more enough, is that 60% of Amazon sales do not come from Amazon. 60% of Amazon sales come from people like me, right? Third-party resellers. So that's key for you to understand. Now, the biggest myth that people have about Amazon sellers is that, oh, you gotta buy products from China, right? You gotta ship it out from China, buy a bunch, start your own private label brand, and get it right the first time, right? You gotta start your own product and get it right the first time. And I'm here to tell you, right, that's another limiting belief as well. Right. I didn't start my own brand. I don't do any ads. I don't run any of that stuff because that's complicated. What I do is I sell brands that people are already buying, right? Nike, Adidas, Puma, Under Armour, Jockey, right? Big name products, big name brands. People are already shopping on Amazon for, and I'm just going to other retailers and buying it for less and then selling it for like twice as much. Okay. So I'm going to show you just a simple way that you can actually do this right now. And I have a simple software that I'm going to show you. It's called Nepeto. And basically, it's an AI robot that does all the heavy lifting for you. So that all you got to do is just check the leads that it gives you, double check that it makes sense. And then, you pull the trigger, you buy it, and you sell it on Amazon. All right. So this is really cool stuff. And let me just show you it rather than talk about it anymore. So here's what I want you to do. Okay. You're going to go on Google and you're going to type in Nepeto. Okay. So you're going to get to this page right here. Now, this is basically an AI software, and you're going to be able to set some simple filters, right? I'm going to actually do a Nike search on here so that you can understand, how can I start buying Nike products? Where can I find them for way less to sell on Amazon? Okay, so you see these filters right here, right? I can actually choose what stores I want to buy them from. So I'm just going to choose some stores that I know carry Nike. All right. You recognize some of these stores, right? I'm not buying from China. I'm buying from Macy's, Nike.com, other websites here in the US. Okay. So those are the stores and Nike products. All right. So let's search. Okay. So we got a ton of Nike products. Now I'm going to filter it even more so because we want to find profitable stuff. So I don't sell anything under 20 because that's a little too less. 35% ROI minimum is what I'm looking for. BSR. This is basically the sales rank. I want to keep that under 100,000. Okay. And that's all the filters that I have to apply, right? Simple as that. Nike search, ton of retail websites I have, and just a couple constraints, right? I'm not looking for any products that are under 35% ROI, and the BSR, right? I want fast moving products. So I kept it under 100,000 because this means they're going to move relatively fast. So that's the search right here. Now I'm going to filter it by BSR from the fastest moving items to the slowest. So we have a bunch of opportunities right here. Now I just want to show you an example. So these are all leads that you can double check. Right, let's click on this for example. Okay, so you can see right here, it's selling for $135 on Amazon, and I can literally buy it for $80 on snipes.com. Okay, size 11.5. Apologies for the pop-up. All right, so let's say let's say we added 10 of these to the bag, okay? Limit reached. All right, so 10, we're gonna pay like 800 bucks. But hear me out. All right, so we're gonna pay 79.99. Let's double check the numbers, right? 79.99 for the shoe right here, okay? And it's gonna sell on Amazon for 136. Now, here's what I want you to understand about Amazon. For those of you that are at the beginning of it, right? You see here, these are a list of resellers, right? There's currently 13 other people basically selling this item. And the way it works when you're selling a brand like Nike is what Amazon's going to do is it's going to divide this amount of sales right here by the number of sellers. Okay, so you can see it sells 2,400 times a month, this product right here. Now, it's not this specific variation, right? That 2,400 accounts for all these sizes and all these colors. So we just want to check the Keepa to make sure that it actually is moving because it's not going to move that fast, right? So you can see right here in this bottom graph right here, this is a Keepa graph, and this is going to basically be something, the bread and butter that you need to study when it comes to Amazon. You're going to see that these up and down arrows or up and down parts of the chart are people selling out. Okay, so you can see beginning of May, they had 18 sellers on this listing. And then in 8 days, right, from May 3rd to May 8th, right, it went from 18 to 11. That means 7 people sold out of their inventory in 8 days. Let me repeat that. 7 people sold out of their inventory in 8 days. So I know this thing moves. I know, realistically, you're probably going to get 10 sales of this in a month. Okay. And we're going to FBM it, which means fulfilled by merchant. And, I can just calculate real quick how much profit you would make if you actually bought 10 of these. Okay. So you would make, right, you would pay $800. You'd be able to get about almost 1,400, right? $1,377 in sales. And, eliminating like the Amazon fees, the cost of goods, you're going to end up with a profit of $263 if you sell through the whole 10 in this next month. All right. So just like that, right, we were able to find the lead that just gave us, maybe $263 profit for the month, right? And how long have I been on video? All right, so yeah, I've been on video for like around 12 minutes now, but that's because I was explaining some stuff, right? This is very fast in terms of just finding leads for you, right? It's got it all here, right? It's got the website, it's got the Amazon link. Like, let's see if we can find something else that's profitable. All right, so that's a mismatch. Okay, so we got a size 9. All right, so you see here, right? It's $35 and we got 25% off. We'll do the math on that. So 35 times 0.75 because it's 25% off. Now it says it's selling for 72 bucks. I don't necessarily believe you get many sales for that because there's only one seller on it, right? We can see that it moves. I would undercut this guy. Okay, so if you sell it for 45, it's still pretty low. Maybe you can get 49. Okay, so 49 you would be profitable with this item. And let's see how much it weighs. It weighs about 1.3 pounds. So $7.50 shipping, we'll estimate. Okay, so you're only getting 30% ROI on this thing, $7 profit. I would expect you would probably get, I would do a test buy of 5 realistically. Okay, so still 40 bucks. 40 bucks right there. So we got 40 bucks right there, 263 right there, right? We're at $300 profit that you would be able to. If I were to just go ahead, let's see if it's got it in stock. Okay, right? So does that make sense? Like, it calculates it for you. you got a couple of softwares right here that you're able to calculate, and you're just buying low and you're selling it for about twice as much. All the leads are right here, right in front of you. You just got to know how to read the data and double check it. All right, so we're just going to do this guy. Let's see what it gives us. This will be the last one I do, just for the example's sake. Are these the same? Nope. I don't think any of these are the same. So yeah, some of them are a little bit off. Hmm. Whoa. Selling for 90. We got the buy box. All right, so this should be profitable right here. Okay, so check this out. Right, we can buy this for $40 at Famous Footwear and sell it for 90 bucks. Okay? So that's a 76% ROI. See how many sales. Okay, so it's not getting many sales, of course. So this listing was just made too. Yeah, it's not actually a good one. Okay, okay. I hope this is the right one because this should be profitable. So if it is the same, right? We got the Air Max right there. Computer's glitching a little bit. I do got a lot of pop-ups. All right, so we can buy this for 95 bucks, okay? We'll type that in. 95 right there. Right, we got about a 56% ROI, $54 profit per item, size 14. Okay, so this keeper graph, I can still see people are selling out. Now, how deep would I go on this? You know, me personally, I might do a test order of, let's say 5, realistically. So you still, okay, so if you bought 5 of this from Famous Footwear right now for 95 bucks, and you sold it for 184, the buy box is at. And I know that's a long shot. It's been like that just recently because there's only a few sellers on there. Let's see if you can get it, how much you can sell for 142. Okay, okay. So yeah, I mean, in this example, right, I wouldn't go too deep on this guy because the buy box is up there only for like a short period of time. So you want to get in and get out before this gets oversaturated. But let's say you were able to get, 5 sales at 184, right? You would still profit $253. Okay. So yeah, you're not going too deep on this, but still, maybe you could sell this out in a month. I would do a small test order. So let's just add it up, right? We got 253 plus 40, it's 290 plus 263. So 290 plus 263, that's $550 profit right there. Double check if my math is right. I think it is. So I just want to show you, right? That wasn't too much time for you to find $550 profit. Now, of course, you are going to have to sell it out throughout the entire month. But I just want to let you know, like, the money's out there. The money is out there. You just got to go out and you got to take it. You got to take it for yourself, right? You got to learn a couple new skills, right? Yes, you're going to be shopping online for a living. Okay. It's going to be tough. Not everything's easy. Nepeto is going to at least help you get started. I think as a beginner, right? If you needed a software to at least just give you a couple quick leads so that you can start learning the ropes of the game, right? This is the software you want to check out. Okay. And think about it, right? That was just one day of sourcing. Now, of course, you are going to have to spend the money and put up the capital, but you can start making, $500 in profit a day if you're really hustling and treating this like a full-time gig. Okay, so I would recommend if you are thinking about starting on Amazon, or start with this software. I think it's really important. Get SellerAmp, get Keepa, spend an hour each night just watching YouTube videos, watch Flips for Miles to just get an idea of what's going on with this whole Amazon reselling thing. And then when you do start taking it seriously, when you do get your Seller Central set up, right, just spend 2 hours a night. Spend 2 hours a night on it. Do that consistently, right? I'm telling you, this can replace your full-time gig. And you have me as a resource to help you out with this, right? Sign up in the link below for Nepeto. I think that's going to be a huge step for you to at least get started in this. And the money's out there. You just got to get up and you got to take it for yourself. Okay. So I want to appreciate you all for watching the video. Grab Nepeto down below. It's literally like $34 a month. You can see that the software pays for itself. If I were to buy these leads, I'd be much more profitable than I'm paying out for the software. Okay. And I just seriously need you to go out there and go take it. Okay. No more excuses. All right. I'll see y'all.